How you doing, everybody, and welcome. My name is Oscar Ramos. Welcome back to another Sunday Night Live. We're just ready, guys. Ready for another round of more crypto conversation, investing, and everything that you are thinking about, right? The chat is yours, guys. Destroyed with questions and comments, and I'm ready to hear you all. And in this one, as I was, coming in with the lab and seeing, and it's kind of like going around all the ecosystems, the news and the prices. It does seem that the prices are coming down a little bit. We're having some either sell-offs, last weekly sell-offs, right, as we continue a new week. So what I'm going to do, we'll go ahead and do a nice, beautiful summary of everything that happened this week. We'll go ahead and give the plan of attack, and of course tell you what are the huge deals that I'm thinking, because I'm looking all over, right? There's a lot going on right now when it comes to prices. But that will be incredible to see. Go ahead and smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing and turn on those notification bells. Super happy to have you all here. Welcome back. Everyone, where do we start? Well, here it is. Market overview. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this beauty. 1.84 trillion here on CoinMarketCap. Under 40,000 Bitcoin. I'm going to go here. And this is what I saw as I was preparing, right? I'm like, okay, let me see how we're looking in the price. Getting straight to the point, everybody. Crocoin to start on that price channel that I created. It's breaking it. We're barely starting, so let's see how it is in the next couple of minutes, right? Bitcoin. I was looking at some Twitter posts, right? And I'm seeing right here on the prices of Bitcoin that it's gonna, in a way, very close to probably go this end of the week. We'll see what happens with this one, everybody. It's gonna be pretty fun. So guys, before we start, let's go ahead and see what in the world happened this entire week, because as you probably already understand, we haven't seen the magnificent prices that in the crypto market we're promised oftentimes. I hear everything. I hear every single side when it comes to crypto. The side that you speak about a crypto and you immediately want people immediately want returns, either 100x or 10x, and obviously that's just not the way it works, right? I think waiting for us, it's been one of our key virtues, because we haven't seen, I believe, a run like we had back in November, just to say the least. We haven't seen it. The last cryptocurrency that we really experienced a similar run was ApeCoin, and that was about a month ago, just to give you an idea how long that was. So during this week, Monday, for Shiba Inu, Robinhood. A lot of people expected that for Shiba Inu. It is there, and let me tell you something. We haven't seen too much of the price when it comes to Shiba Inu, right? It couldn't pass 403, but it's all right. I know Shiba Inu Army extremely bullish, and there's a lot of people saying that we're gonna get to 1 cent. I want to see that for Shiba Inu. We take a look at Terra Luna, for example, from 118 bucks to $77 right now. That is amazing, and that's a little bit of my sneak peeks for the huge deals that I'm talking about, right? I know these are times for me as an investor, and probably for you guys, these are hard times that we often come once again. I'm like, oh man, when is this gonna stop, right? We also come earlier this week with 8.5% CPI inflation rate, baby. So that's a lot to calculate, to compound, right? Still, we have the war in Ukraine and Russia, affecting global prices, affecting supply, affecting oil. Not what we want, to have a stable market that trends upwards, but it's a reality at this time. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Blue, the first one.
Holla Oscar, another dump incoming.
That is that is exactly what this live is all about, right? I posted on Twitter not that long ago. Sell-off, right? Possibly a sell-off. That's the end of the week, right? We have seen that in the past. You're seeing right now the price of Crow. It's the same story over and over ever since, what is it? The beginning of 2022. Really, January 2022 was the worst for a lot of crypto. February was a little bit better, but we're still in this downtrend. We're still going around. And here's the main question: when are we going to get out from this bear market? From this, well, actually, we are in quotes in a bull market. When you take a look at it, bear market will be Bitcoin under 30 and 20. That will be categorized as easily bear market territory. So we're still holding technically strong when it comes to Bitcoin, to be honest with you. Those are facts. So those are the questions that I'm gonna try to explain by the end of this live. There's of course no need to hype anything because it is what it is. I was reminding myself, earlier today how it's just a game of thrones. It's just a game of waiting and putting your money in the positions that you consider are valuable, that you consider make sense. There's a billionaire in Mexico called Ricardo Salinas. He spoke at the Bitcoin conference 2022. I follow him on Twitter. He's popular. He's a billionaire. He is the third or fourth richest, person in Mexico. So of course he knows a lot of things. And he says, Bitcoin, just buy Bitcoin. The rest are scams. That's what he says. So I mention this because you're gonna have a different perspective depending who you ask, right? You're gonna have a different perspective about crypto depending who you associate with. In this channel, I understand and I go deep as finding the purpose, the reasoning, the concept, the solution you bring to a problem in crypto. And let me tell you, he is wrong. Even though he is extremely wealthy, and I'm sure that he does his research, there's extremely well-documented data backing up cryptocurrencies like Terra Luna, Cardano, Algorand, Ethereum, and many more. So if you see your cryptos, you see your altcoins at this time extremely down, that is not the problem oftentimes of those projects. It's just a problem on your own because you didn't buy in investing quotes at the right time. Right? I bought Apple stock back in 2021, early in January, because I was following some Nancy Pelosi strategies. Apple stock for 6 months, doodle, garbage, poop. Then the last months of the year 2021 went to the roof. And I'm like, this is so manipulated. Garbage stocks, right? It's a matter of waiting in the right companies. And oftentimes they're not really going to perform the way we want it. But eventually, they will pop. Now, I'm not here selling smoke. I don't know the future. I don't have a crystal ball to tell you Crocon will get to $100. Look, there's tons of videos saying Crocon will get to $100. You won't find one from me. Because although I would love to see that in my lifetime, could it happen? I want to do realistic expectations for me, right? First and foremost, and then share with all my audience that are you guys. So let's go, everybody. You are just getting in. Welcome. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Smash the like button right now and consider subscribing, everybody. We're just barely starting. Sam, welcome, Sam. Crypto Kuda, Pavan, Quinn is here. And we have Cahoon, Bobby, Pavan, and many, many, many more people, right? So this is exactly what we want. When Bitcoin dumps 22 to 27, then we're mooning. Bobby, Bitcoin dumps to 22 to 27, you're gonna see MicroStrategy, El Salvador, and companies buying Bitcoin left and right. Actually, now that you mentioned that, very, very quickly, I have a bunch of news for you guys. Alcon Daily, where is it? Is this one? Alcon Daily says Bitcoin is leaving the exchanges. This is the fourth strongest rate of Bitcoin outflows we have ever seen. I've heard this before from Cryptosaurus, now from Alcon Daily. Guys, sharks and whales are eating Bitcoin as lunch. They're trying to get as many supply as they can possibly grab. Do not wait on it, right? I think if you're listening, why does this matter? Why is this important? I know Bitcoin may not be the greatest crypto in terms of returns because it's very expensive for someone like you and me who are working in a 9 to 5, right? But Bitcoin, even who Katie Wood, Miss Wood, she's saying like, oh, it's gonna go to $1 million, and I'm like, what? So it's gonna be a good idea if you manage to own one Bitcoin out of the 21 million that are max. But in reality, this is something I didn't know, and I thank Andre, the YouTuber, for teaching me this. There are some millions of Bitcoin that are already lost. So from the 21 million, there's nobody can have the 21 million. The 21 million cannot be obtained because there's some millions that are actually lost and they will never be able to be recovered. That's pretty insane. So there's like less than 20 million, to put it that way. That is insane. So just to give you an idea, right? It's gonna be interesting to hold Bitcoin digital gold for all of us. Let's go. That's nice. What's up, Paul? Happy to have you here. Good morning from Australia. Well, good morning or good evening from Texas. So that's a little bit of the market overview, guys, that we're looking right now. You're seeing Crocoin at this time. I love to analyze what's happening in the market and all the news and the importance for us as crypto investors, understanding that here's another truth, right? I'm going to share with you guys as you're listening. If you want to become very wealthy very, very quickly, you need to be very risky. What do I mean? Okay. It goes against my rules, but here it is. You need to be putting 100% of your portfolio or close to 100% into one move. And you have to be right. If you're right, then you have to do the number 2, sell. That what I've just described goes against many of my rules. I actually haven't done it, but it's proven to work. Let me explain. If you go all in back in 2021 on Terra Luna, you would have been extremely wealthy, because if you haven't seen Terra Luna, it exploded from less than $1 to $100, right? So oftentimes the people who made it don't really go with the rules that even I say or some tactical investment professional says. That is the reality. Now, these rules are very risky, and these rules are only for the people who are willing to, go out and do those kind of things, who have maybe the money or so, because that works. The Dogecoin millionaire, right? From having nothing to millionaire. He couldn't sell at the right time. That's what happened to him, but he made it $3 million in Dogecoin. So if you're watching me expecting moon results or becoming really wealthy very quickly, it's gonna be very hard, because you need to be right in one, but you just need one, and you need to be putting a lot of money in that one and make it. I'm gonna give you one of those possibilities. Are you ready? I'm gonna share with you right now, live, a couple of these one in a lifetime opportunities that you and I can probably become really, really wealthy, but they are very risky. They're very risky. And this is, of course, not financial advice. The number one is going to be AMP token. Let me explain. AMP token, 100 billion supply, right? That is a lot. Why AMP token? Because AMP token, I believe it's still not well recognized. It still has a lot to give, and if it goes mainnet, it can really do a nice minimum 10x. That's the first reason why I bought it back in the day. I have 100,000 plus. It's staking there, and it did a massive pump to 12 max. But I believe it can also go up to the 20 to 30 cents and make a lot of money. It doesn't have to go to $1. It doesn't have to go to 50 cents, but it can do more than the max, that is 12 cents. That is one, right? If in due time, AMP token, I think it can make it happen for us. I still have it, and if it pumps, I'll be extremely happy. It hasn't done much, but AMP token is one for me. That's why I still have it, right? And some people probably are gonna be like, really, AMP token? Yes, for me, it's Sam. That's why I still have it there. Number two, after looking at many of the things, I think algorand. Algorand is a proof of stake, pure proof of stake, led by Silvio Micali. It's one that it's low in DeFi, it's low in NFT integration, it's low in practically TVL, right, to end very quickly. but I like the speed. Similar to Solana in speed for transactions, and it's cheaper than many that I've worked with. In my experience, Algorand is probably the cheapest of all because it's extremely cheap, and then it just runs up super fast. I'm looking at Algorand passing easy $10 when the time is right for it. So right now it's less than $1, passing $10. I don't see that to be crazy. Algorand will be another one too. That's why I have them. They haven't done much, but that's why I have them. Number 3, Cardano. Cardano is another one that is gonna surprise a lot of people. I still believe that. I still see potential there. Cardano. And note, haven't said any Cronos yet, right? Because the ones that I've just mentioned, these are the OGs of 2020, 2021, and they will get their time eventually, right? So I still hold them. I mean, of course, there's always a new kid in town. Then the TVL leaves, the volume leaves, but later on, the project will make its case and come back. Cardano is another one. Charles Hoskinson, the NFT, and TVL is growing as Sunday Swap just came in. So that's another one here. And after that, well, I think I want to start saying some from the ones that I've been mentioning in my channel right now. These are risky, but still we have them. I have them, and I've been consistently adding more and more and more money to it. Started with VVS Finance, MMF, Tectonic. These are some of the cryptocurrencies that I've studied for the last couple of months. And will they be life changing? I think the one that is positioning to be the most rapid growth will be MatMercat Finance, MMF. I like the tokenomics on that one, and the ecosystem is the number one at this time. It was back in the day less than number one. Now it's the number one, even though it dropped in price. Now it's coming back up. So you see, to everyone who's watching, there's some positions out there. I'm probably missing some of them, right? Some of them already exploded to the moon. Some of them I didn't mention. But to me and everything that I've worked with, there's still some projects around that eventually, when the time is right, they will explode. And if you're on them right now, just make sure you are getting some of that extra crypto while you're staking and while you're getting on it. Deal? Let's go. And XRP Pavan, I do want XRP, and I think that's another good one as well, for sure. So that's just another way for me to give you some of the huge deals for long term, absolutely long term, right? At this time, the crypto market, let's go ahead and give it a look. There's a bunch of news going on here, guys. The cryptocurrency market right now, I have the bubbles right now, but let me show you this. When the last 24 hours, FTX, which is great to see that. FTX is another crypto that I wish to have. But we're seeing waves. You remember waves that exploded a bunch. Now it's coming down, that's why I never bought into waves. I mean, not even into that at all, waves. I remember when it completely went through the roof. And I'm like, what is going on with this one? But having Bitcoin and Ethereum at this level just tells me, okay, don't even think about an altcoin season at this time, because it's just not going to happen. The first ones that move are these two, and if these two are not moving, then we're probably going to have more consistent sell-offs, right? More consistent sell-offs. I'm going to bring Bitcoin right now here, and I'll do from, let's go ahead and do that from the beginning of the year, right here. There you go. A quick Fibonacci levels, Fibonacci retracement right here. And I have one price channel right here, just kind of seeing how the price is running. As we take a look at from the bottom of 36 and even 40,000, we reach 50,000, almost 50,000, but it's coming down again. And it's taking us 4+ months. What you're seeing right now on the screen, and welcome. What you're seeing right now on the screen is 4 months right here. And if you take a look at it, if you tilt it a little bit, we can clearly see how the price is moving up, right? So we are seeing some sell-offs, but according to my charts, according to the technical analysis, what the next step of Bitcoin right now is up. Period. That is what the TA is saying right now, right? That is what the TA is saying right now. The next step for Bitcoin can be up based on, let's go ahead and see this for us. On 1, on 2, on 3, and on 4. 4 occasions, 4 confirmations. In different months, we have first one in January, second one in February, third one in March, fourth one in March, and then we haven't seen one in April yet. You see that? Are you paying attention? This is pretty cool, right? Because as Bitcoin rises to the next level, which will be 50,000 following this formula, right? And this price channel that is heading upwards, then at that point, it wouldn't be a bad idea to cash out some of the positions that we have available there. So it's always great to, kind of compare how we're looking here. And this is what I can tell you for Bitcoin. At the end of the day, everybody, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Crypto deals not to miss. Don't miss these ones, right? We are at a great time. I'm going to go ahead and move here. Terra Luna. This is another one, guys. So you're watching. This is another one, guys, that I've been wanting to get in, but I'm buying my dumb Ethereum for some NFTs. But Terra Luna, guys, let me go ahead and do from here. This is the end of January. I mean, we have actually seen, I'm going to go ahead and get closer. There you go. We have seen, fam, a nice 35% retracement on the price of Terra Luna this time. Terra Luna, I like it. As I was doing my research on this, imagine that you have, I don't know, 100 plus countries, right, here in the world, and you want to trade with a stable coin on them, right? Well, Terra Luna allows you to do that by creating one stable coin per country, and then you just go ahead and trade that. If you have the UST for the Korean from the Terra Luna ecosystem, and then you continue doing business. That is amazing. And that's one thing that I really like about it. Plus, I have a runny nose, so I apologize for that. I don't know why, allergies, who knows. But the point of this story is Terra Luna exploded. I couldn't buy anything. I was busy doing something else. And well, I don't need to miss this one at all. You guys are watching right now. Do not miss Terra Luna. Oscar, when is going to be the next bottom for Terra Luna? It's hard to say. I'm going to give you some levels. But right now, it's not bad. Because we passed this, which is one concentrated trading level, which is at $93. Then we have this that we're testing right now. And then we are looking at a 61% retracement. And this is one that we're probably going to see if it rejects or continues going down and down again. Hard to say that we can reach to $50 on Terra Luna, but anything can happen on Bitcoin and on cryptocurrencies, as you know. Do not miss Terra Luna, guys. As I've always tell you guys about VVS and MMF and Cronos and everything, because I've really invested in those ones, right? As you probably know. Also branch out somewhere else. And if you're just joining, for the ones who have been watching since the very beginning, what did I say as the first way of making a bunch of money super quickly? If you're just looking at one project and you don't want to mess with a lot of things and you want to say YOLO to this, now this is extremely not financial advice, but this is what happens oftentimes. That's why we have the crazy, Shiba Inu millionaires and SafeMoon millionaires and Dogecoin millionaires somewhere out there in the world, and they made it. And you wonder, how do you do it? Well, instead of putting $1,000 in 5 different cryptos or 10 different cryptos, that is something very smart, you put it in one, and then if you make it great, if you make it great, then share it on social media. Everybody knows it. You brag about it. Human beings. And then if not, then you quiet and you stake it. Guys, just telling to you, like, I'm your friend. I'm someone who's right next to you right now from your computer, from your screen. That's what people do, right? And if if you kind of like find yourself where you're at, if you're willing, you can afford that, I mean, go for it. Maybe if you cannot, then follow the Oscar Ramos pattern, right? Diversify, don't panic sell. That really helps, because at the end of the day, let me tell you another one too. When we have an altcoin season, then it's gonna be very easy for us just to cash out some and get some profits. That's it. Very easy to cash out and get some profits. That's the strategy I'm doing. The sad thing about it is that when we actually have, a nice altcoin season, well, you're gonna have some nice profits depending how much money you put in. But of course, it's not gonna be as high as the people who really went all in. Let's go. Crypto Dream, that sucks. Bobby, what's going on, my man? Thanks. Welcome, buddy. Hi, Oscar and fam. Where do you see Crow price range in 5 years? I currently have 14K Crow staked. Nice. Bobby.
SafeUape.finance. Check it, primo. SOP.
Appreciate it, Bobby. I'll check SAPE or SAPE. Will do, my man. Thank you very much. Welcome, Juan. Happy to have you here. Texas and allergies are like twins. Thank you, Nicholas. You get me. I have no idea why I've been with a runny nose for a while. Garbage. Classic allergies, right? So, yeah, I think that what I just said is I take it, right, because a lot of people don't start with a very small gift of $1 million. You know what I mean? No, I mean like $100,000, $30,000. You start with $500, $100, and you kind of start building your portfolio from there. So, if you have the chance of having a lot of money at the beginning of your crypto career, consider what I've said about going all in. Because if you want to make it, you only need to be right once to change your life. That's it. You only need to be right once. That's the beautiful thing about this investment stuff, because you make it big once, that's it. That's it. You get a good 10x, you get a good 5x, you get a good 20x. That's it. Honestly, it's all that it takes. The problem, and here's when we start the next chapter of this life. When in the world are we having the next Bitcoin altcoin season? That's it, right? When in the world we're having that next Bitcoin altcoin season? That is what everybody wants to know, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at a little bit on this one. So welcome to the Bitcoin Rainbow price chart. I like to use it to kind of show you guys the halving, show you guys how things work, what I've learned, and of course, past performance, as you see here, is not a prediction of future results. But as you can tell, every time we have a halving, it happens in Bitcoin, of course, we're looking into a nice bull run and then a consolidation price where still Bitcoin grows in price, but not much, not by much. But we still have some sell-offs in between. This is 2013, this is 2017, and we're right in the middle of the 2020 and 2023, 2024. We're right here. So we're in the middle pretty much right now. And as you can tell, we have received some couple of peaks and we're still flat, baby. We're getting this flatness. Imagine what happened in 2015 from $323 all the way to $1,200. So barely, what was it, like 5 or so X, which is not bad, in 2 years. So we do a 5X in 2 years, hit the price of Bitcoin. A lot of people will be extremely happy. Let me tell you that, right? So in this one, well, the first thing I'm going to tell you is the altcoin season index, and we are not in an altcoin season. For everyone who's probably wondering when is my Crow gonna skyrocket, like you're saying, tanks, like the price prediction for Crow coin. I mean, that's a big question that we'll go ahead and answer in just a bit. But we're not in the month, we're not in the year, we're not. Just basically, we're not. That is, the reality of this for sure. Hey, Oscar, is it a good time to go all in on Shiba Inu now? Yes. That is a good question. Yes. Because the price of Shiba Inu is super down and everything is already compounded. The last video I made about Shiba Inu, I've said Shiba Inu needs nothing. Shiba Inu has everything. Needs nothing, to be honest with you. I will go hard on Shiba Inu right now. The only price to go is up, to be honest with you. The only price to go is up for Shiba Inu. I totally believe it, right? Shiba Inu is one of those, right? When we take a look at how projects contribute and go on, that is massively not ignoring right now the burns. For some projects, they will not do burns because they don't want to mess with the um, tokenomics, monetary policy, because you start burning, you start affecting that monetary policy for the project, right? Because you are killing some of those tokens. But for Shiba Inu, price is what matters, right? And if that's what your prerogative is, then price, you're gonna do everything at your disposal to get the price that you want, and that's what a lot of people are doing. But of course, the project is also going through major additions and utility. So that's a good question. So in this one, guys, we need to see either basically a fire sale or a buy for us to indicate a nice pop, right? In this one, from everything that we've seen thus far, in 2020, literally, it's when we had a massive rush to the Bitcoin price that everybody knows right now. You're seeing right now on the screen. For some reason, I cannot zoom in any longer, guys. So I always like to show you things really popped on the screen. But here, you'll have to just help me here. From 2020, right? October, from 13K, exploded everything. And then we're still here. Haven't done much. So if you believe in crypto, if you think that ever since 2020 all the way to 2022, which has been 2 years with the pandemic and wars and garbage stuff with government and everything that you might want to add to that, we've been through a lot. I think we've been through a lot, right? But guess what? A lot of people got into crypto in 2021. A lot of people, and they're waiting. Some of them already quit. Some already call this a scam. Some already are saying, you know what, stupid YouTubers, they have no idea what they're talking about. I'm gonna go back to real estate or gold. And also, I mean, whatever. I mean, cryptocurrency is not held by a specific company, government. It's decentralized, right? So I believe, Oscar Ramos, I believe that what I'm doing here, what I'm telling you guys here, and what you guys and everybody here is doing for Web3, for decentralization. Remember the blockchain trilemma: decentralization, security, and scalability. I mean, Algorand, AVX, they're on top of it, right? Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin, in many of the interviews he has, I don't know the latest, but he says that basically that's it. You cannot beat it. But AVX, Avalanche, and Algorand, they say, yeah, we can. And I haven't heard Charles from Cardano express it on that lately, but that's basically what it is. So we're super early, everybody. I believe not even 10% of the world owns crypto, knows crypto. Even we had the largest Bitcoin conference in Miami 2022, right? With the bull, with the major saying, let's make Miami the greatest city in the whole planet for crypto. Still is not doing anything for the price. Russia, Ukraine, Ukraine making it legal, and then Russia, yeah, let's go crypto. In El Salvador and Mexico, probably, because I know we have in my country, Mexico, some senators that are saying, yeah, let's make crypto the big thing. So there's a lot of things that are going to change, and I want to be ready for it. I want to see it with my own eyes, how people from 2013, when they bought it at $17.30, can you believe it? What were you doing in 2013 on January 21st? What were you doing? Did you know that Bitcoin was at 17 bucks and you didn't buy anything? Those are the questions that kill me, right? So I think I'm gonna drink some water. I think that this is exactly what's happening with some of the crypto right now that you and I own in our portfolio. We see it as humans. We're dummy. We always want instant gratification, the microwave speed, right? Why is Cardano not at $10? Why is Croco not at $1 already? People leave, people get mad at all, but in the end, I see things differently. I think that we're still, in a growth, nice process of learning what you actually are buying. Some people just want the money. They don't even want to understand what they're buying. That's true. Some people just want to be millionaires with crypto, not knowing what they're buying. That actually happens a lot. But that's not me. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing in this channel, teaching, educating us, and seeing what in the world we're doing. And I'm sure that probably some who are here feel the same way. Let's go. Oscar, I'm so tired of watching meme coins fail or get rug pulled. It's hard to trust any of them. Thanks, you're totally right. You're totally right. And Bobby says, thanks, I'm tired of them too. I started in May 2021. Best year of my life. So I hope the bottoms out more as I need to accumulate still. Cronation, Arman saying, there you go. I mean, you guys get it, right? Can you give your TA on TRV, please? You know the deal. TRV, I don't know what TRV is. Just give me an update on that one. I want to check it, of course. Right, Bob? It's hard to trust them. That is nice. I was speaking my nose. Any token that is part of the blockchain would break out, and then Ethereum breaks out past 4K. When it comes to ETH and the blockchain, right? I mean, ApeCoin, Shiba Inu, when they do well, Ethereum does well, so that is great. So it's really nice. This is how I feel looking back at myself not buying more Crow at 6 cents. I know, brother. I mean, Crow was one that I lost completely before. You already know the story, but it is what it is. Bobby, the top 100 are the safe place long term. I agree with that. The top 10 are the ultra safe, but the top 100 are the ones that at least have billions or many millions in TVL, which is really good. Glad that you guys are understanding what we're saying here right now, because it's important, right? Saying the huge new deals tomorrow could be the beginning of another sell-off. I mean, look at these prices, honestly. Look at these prices. I gained 39,000. I gained 2,900. It's going to take some time, and we're going to be ready for it. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. So we covered the crypto overview. We covered this special part that I wanted to give. Now, why don't we get into Cronos, baby? Who's here from the Cronos army? Let's go, everybody. Cronos, baby. Woo! The updates on Crow and more. Welcome, everybody. Make sure you like the video right now and subscribe to the channel if you can. Support us, and let's get more people here. Nice. Let's go. So, there's a bunch of things happening, everybody. First, I have no idea what I have, but hopefully I'll be better tomorrow. God will. Let's go. Of course, everybody. Shiba Inu tectonic con. That's nice. So, when it comes to Crow, guys, this entire week, yours truly, I've been learning everything, sharing with you everything, going through many different pages. Just basically learning what the deal is right now. And I got to tell you, I've been sharing with you a lot with Crow. So what are the first to know? Well, crypto.com, Cronos coin, still in the 40s. And that is great if you're still waiting for you to get in early. That's one. Two, BVS Finance finished the Versa Games Launchpad. The price as you're seeing right here, the minting price was 10 cents. It's at 9. So it hasn't exploded, right? It hasn't exploded. That is Versa token. So still there. I have some, and they're still there. Tectonic is there. Oh boy. There you go. Some. Ooh. Gotta speak a little bit slower. Tectonic is there. MMF is the one. MMF is the one that I think is doing really well right now. I gotta speak a little bit slower today. Woo! Crow. What do you think about Cosmos Admin Crow is built on Crow? Yes, it is. Allowing the bridge and the blockchain to go from one another. Absolutely. MMF, everybody, I think is the one that at this time, I like how it dropped all the way to 60 cents. and came back up, and right now that's what it's doing. Let me go ahead and move this one right here. There you go. There you go. Right about here. Take it and forget it. You said it. Start chatting. You've said it. This is what's happening for MMF, and I like it. I like it, everybody. It's something that happens here in cryptocurrencies, and it's great. We've been saying how that wait. We've been waiting for that wait for a long time on market finance, and it finally happened. So that's really good. Ooh, free and greed index, guys. This is what's happening. Let's go. Oh yeah. Helium mining doing very well. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Helium mining doing really well for sure. Ooh, that is nice. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Just the heat of Texas. That's what you can tell. Just the heat of Texas. And a lot of allergies, probably. Who knows? Who knows? Let me show you a couple of things that I have ready for you. There you go. May stop it a little bit earlier today. Classic me. One of the things that I wanted to also share, guys, for you is the Shanghai reports 3 deaths, the first in its current outbreak as skepticism grows over China's official COVID death toll. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, everybody, is if we start having more news about COVID and stuff, then expect this, because I've heard, as watching cable television, I've heard how, well, it does seem that the federal government is back to probably imposing, more restrictions on COVID, on classic the pandemic. And the only importance to that is, well, how it could also, kind of maybe go back, slow down all the progress that we've done. This just related to the pandemic and invest in crypto. If you're investing long term, this is great news because more cheap deals for us. As we know that Bitcoin is leaving exchanges, this is exactly what we want. I think I'm feeling better now. That's great. Daniel, welcome. So when it comes to Cronos, guys, we've gone through everything right now, and there's a new one called Argo that is also coming. Daniel, thank you very much. Appreciate it a lot with the mad face. Probably because you don't like the prices right now, I guess, right? So let's go. Pretty happy for that. So guys, I think MMF, Versa, Tectonic, really good ones, but still really early. We've been going through different updates and different things, and I like it so far. These are some of the things that I have ready for you right about here. We passed the 700,000 wallet addresses on Cronos, so early and still going on. And we have the social growth. Cronos is still growing up on that, so that's really great. Couple of things that we like to see, guys, right? This is what we like to see. Let me go ahead and check out Tectonic right now for this one, for example. Tectonic price, sad to see Tectonic price at this time, guys. This is what's happening. This is the reality of Tectonic that's happening right now. So we pumped a lot and we got destroyed very fast. This is what it is. At 607, the entire March pumped and it dumped. Now, what could have caused this, right? For Tectonic, right in the middle, we have the 0% APY issue that, made a lot of people panic in a way and leave their Tectonic positions. Probably they started to unstake, or there was a lot of commotion there. And other ones, Tectonic not being that active, and adding to the push of the community, that also they stopped posting everything by mid March. That was one thing for Tectonic. So, I mean, definitely building a community that's is riled up and is active is really, really important for Tectonic. I'm still here. I still have my Tectonic. It's just a matter of having a good, nice swing trade on this one. Tectonic is one that it is extremely early, not one that I'm going to be asking to do a 10x or 100x right now, as we don't see the entire crypto go up in value and explode. But it's still here. I hold it, and I know some of you guys have billions of tectonic, and that is insane. I will like it. People like tectonic. I like tectonic, and it's gonna be one of the top 10, right? This one in the London and borrowing for Cronos ecosystem. The only thing we're waiting, right, and many people are waiting here, is that 2022 bull run that is going to make a lot of us happy. When we have Ethereum and when we have most of the Cronos ecosystem protocols explode, that's exactly what is going to change a lot of things, right? Now, are we going to be updating my position? Am I going to be updating my positions if by 2022 bull run happens and none of this change in value? Well, I'll have to revisit that accordingly, right? That'll be something that I'll have to do. Basically, if they don't go up as the bull run goes, then we have to do something about it, right? Always, that's why every single time I buy, I like to buy when it's trash, when it's super down, when the prices are really at the garbage dumping. That is what I do. Exactly what happened. I'm going to bring this one. Exactly what happened with MMF. I told you many times when we were at 150, 140, and 1 something. What did I say right about here? Guys, this price is great. MMF is a great project, but I'm not buying. I'm not buying. And then up until here, when it dumped, I'm like, yes, let's go. Wow. Okay, it's gonna be a fun week for me, everybody. It's gonna be a fun week for me. I really want Tectonic to stay that low for a couple more days. Very admirable. I think long term it should pay off. I think so too, for sure. Like Alex Becker says, buy the dumper prices. Of course, guys. Of course. I have to understand that when I was doing the analysis for many of the what do you call it, decentralized exchanges, and I was taking a look at for VVS Finance and MMF. I was taking a look at Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, and when they started, they crashed massively. But later on, I mean, look at them; they really pumped a lot. So that's what I'm looking at, right? We're gonna be waiting for those good prices. Let me tell you, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Our man, let China ruin their economy. The rest of the world is over it. Maybe start making things here or Vietnam and Thailand. Arman, that what you say is really powerful. It's powerful. I watch a bunch of news, and yeah, I mean, because you have to understand the U.S. is heavily dependable on Russian oil and on Chinese goods, and China knows it. China knows it. And all of that affects the markets, everybody. All of that affects the markets. Oscar, why do you think VBS Coin and Tectonic is going to do so well?
Oh, yeah.
Daniel, that's a great question. I'm going to explain right now.
Go Tectonic X100.
It's not gonna do a 100x at this time because they're adding more to this from the max to this circulating supply. It's very, very difficult. When I made my first how much to become a millionaire with Tectonic, you can clearly see that it says 120 something because back in the day it was 12 million or 12 trillion if I'm not mistaken. Now it's close to 60 and it's no longer 100x. That's something that I've been saying many, many, many times. So 100x, you need to burn. There's no other way. You need to burn a lot at this time. So that's what happens for Tectonic, right? What do I think VVS and Tectonic will do? Okay, will do well. Actually, it's not just because I like the projects. It's where these projects are built. Period. These projects are built on Cronos. Cronos doesn't have a year of existence. You guys, please just receive that. Like, Cronos does not have a year of existence and already is top 10. I mean, it is mind bending, right? I know DeFi and I know TVL don't have too long to believe. They were introduced in 2018, 28. I mean, somewhere around those lines. But in my opinion, what Cronos has done very quickly is due to the fact that they have crypto.com as well. So, so I mean, it's a matter of looking at how things are moving for the main project, which in this is gonna be crypto.com. You sound sick. Probably, right? Appreciate it, Daniel. Yeah, that's another topic, but gotta I like this. I like this, but gotta continue. I do have to check myself. But I'm someone who likes to work a lot. Now you're getting to know me more than probably you should. But yes, that's my work ethic. But yeah, for sure I have to do that. But yeah, I think that will be my answer. Thanks, absolutely. Oh, you need meds. Yes, I probably am gonna do that very very soon, guys. Absolutely. But thank you, guys. I'm gonna hide this one. There you go. So that's I feel much better now. I feel much better now. So that's good. One another one that I have ready for you guys, fam, watching. Germany is, and this is super recent. Germany is the most crypto friendly country. The country passed Singapore after bullish signals in the first quarter, according to the latest ranking by Conclub. So this was just on April 14. Germany has passed, Singapore, becoming home of an increasing number of crypto exchanges. The United States ranked third due to the party's mining hash rate dominance. So I like it, everybody. This is becoming very powerful. We know Salvador has also mining rigs, which is great. Germany is another one that is putting, at a great position. It's putting itself at a great position, right? That's what we like to see. We're ready, like the Cronos fighter right here, the day of the fight filling, April 16. In crypto.com during the weekend. That's the only thing they do. Marcus, get that mask, right? That's true. That is true, of course. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and take care of myself very, very soon, everybody. So, just to recap here, everybody who are watching me on all the things that we're talking right now, to recap a little bit more. Now I feel much better. We're still early. There's so many huge deals out there, and here they are. Ready? You've been watching along. Here are the huge deals for me. I'm going to start from the bottom down, from the bottom up. Here they are. Only the ones that I know, right? I've heard a lot about Secret from Cosmos. Let me see. Is it from Cosmos? Yes. I was right on that. Yes, Cosmos. I've heard from some couple of channels that I follow that it's okay. That is a good one for staking. Am token, the price is garbage, but the project is really really good. Then we come up. Engine for metaverse, not bad. Gala has completely destroyed in price. Remember, I sold it at like 70 something cents, 60 something cents. Look at it right now. Just to give you an idea, how crypto works, and some people sell off, right? Then we're looking at Harmony One, is another good one. And from here, I mean, Maker, and then we have Avid. These are for tectonic when you compare that, of course. Helium, I like it. I know it very well. It's super down, guys. I like it. All my 10 HNTs that some of you ask about my HNT miner. I still there, working a little bit less right now. For some reason, the network is not as strong as before, but it always changes. You know how things go. Then we start looking at the top 50 right now, really good ones. Tesos is a good one. I've seen it. Phantom, another blockchain. Axie Infinity, Terra, Sandbox. ApeCoin right now with the Bored Ape Yacht Club metaverse that is going to come up. I'm expecting some nice pumps in the price on this one. Beach, I own it. Edera, HBAR, it's another powerhouse that I've been looking at it. Once again, the prices are heavily manipulated. However, the projects are just spectacular, and so many of them. I think from here up, the projects are spectacular, right? Decentraland right now. Remember when what was it? Metaverse cryptos were up in the sky, and then now are right here. It is what it is. That these are the prices that change lives, right? When you're buying here and you're holding for later on, this is what happens. Why do I think ApeCoin has a lot of potential, Jesus? Because it's gonna be used inside the metaverse. I'm not saying that makes the price go up in value, because if you take a look at X Infinity with SLDP or SLP, Smooth Low Potion, the price really hasn't changed a lot. So I'm saying that ApeCoin may be around that $5 to $10 price eventually, right? Then we're looking at Algorand. It's been going down and down and down when it comes to market capitalization, but a lot of people are staking and putting for governance. I'm one of them, and the project is still, strong when it comes to holders. And Silvio Mikal is still there grinding, so I like it. Algorand, guys. FTX, one that I don't have any, but if I had the money, I would. FTX, I think, as a token, it adds up, and it's the second runner-up to crypto.com, right? It's a good one. Chainlink is a good one to Cosmos, of course. This is the top 20, everybody. And Cronos, finally to Cronos. Cronos. You go to Cronos right now, and you're going to have Cronos to $100. I mean, let's first pass $1. And when we pass $1, people are gonna be Cronos to $1,000, and I'll be like super excited and happy. I'll be like, wow, this is crazy, right? Crazy. If right now people are saying Cronos to 100, when Cronos is $1, people will be like Cronos to $1,000. I'm still with my $1 by 2022, everybody. If we have that bull run, $1 2022, yes. And then from here, of course, top tier quality. And then Shiba Inu, we have it at position 15th. And of course, Polkadot, the blockchain of blockchains, Avalanche. From here, everybody, every single one makes sense. Terra Luna, $78. Get some, please. Solana, Cardano, XRP. And I don't do too many stable coins, only for liquidity pools, right? And then Ethereum and Bitcoin. That's it. That's actually it. This is what you guys need to know. And even though I didn't see any from the Cronos ecosystem ones here in this list, because it's pretty much the 100 by market cap, those are the ones that are huge deals right now. The prices are down, and it's a great opportunity for you to dollar cost average and buy low and sell high, everybody. Of course. So let me go up, because some people donated, and I'm gonna go really quick and review SAPE or SAPE or whatever you want to call it. Sapufe Finance. What is this? Well, the only SAPE is this one, Stadium Ape, and I don't think this is the one that you want to check. So, no, this is garbage one. And then there was another one. Let me see. No. And go tectonic. And no, I believe that was it. So, Crow should take off like Binance eventually. Take care of yourself. Doing a great job. A lot. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it a lot. Crow, smash the like button. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. So everybody, once again to the TA guys. By next Sunday, hopefully, God willing, right? We're gonna feel much better. For some reason, I'm getting allergies. Classic Texas, but we'll be much better by next one. But hey, guys, you're awesome. Now, on this one, guys, we're still waiting on some more moves, but Ethereum here, Bitcoin here, and Crocoin. Well, when we wake up tomorrow, we'll see what's going to happen, right? But so far, still holding the line. Everybody, thank you so very much for coming into the live. I appreciate your support. That's 1 hour. That's all I got for you guys. Time for me to pamper myself and chillax a little bit because, I mean, as you can just saw in the entire life, not feeling that the greatest. But next time, of course, we'll feel much better for you. Quinn, all the members, Mommy of the Alka, and all guys, thank you so much for your kind donations, subscribers, likes. I catch you in the next time. And thank you so much for coming, guys. All right? Have a good one, guys, and enjoy your night. And a new day shall be tomorrow. Don't forget the links down below for Bitcoin stocks, free crawl. If you want to talk to me via email, there's everything there, Twitter, Instagram. Also, take a look at these awesome physical coins. I also have a link. If you're interested in a Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, whatever, take a look at that. And well, till next time, everybody. Thank you guys for coming in. Ron, Quinn, I'll get better, everybody. Peace. Take it easy, guys. Appreciate your support for coming. And next week starts more videos to come. Bye.